let's lift your booty. And I'm totally serious. This is one of those instances where you can absolutely attain like this clickbaity title that I've posted, because we are trying to build muscle in the back, right at the glutes, top of the hamstrings. You build more muscle, you add shape, and everything goes anti-gravity. Absolutely. I do not believe you can spot reduce fat. That is a different story, but this is absolutely doable and true, and we're gonna lift your butt today. So you need something for resistance since we're trying to build some muscle. So like a 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 pound dumbbell to tuck behind your knee, Pilates ball as always. Let's go. So I want you to start hands and knees. I'm gonna work with my left leg, which might look like your right leg if you wanna start with your right leg. Flex that right foot, and I just want you to add a few little kicks up to the ceiling. And we're not losing any connection through our waistline. We are right away targeted, ready to work. We gotta make good use of your time here for this little add-on video. So I just want you to give me a few kicks to the ceiling, nothing fancy, no specific tempo really. You just wanna wake up the back of your leg. Okay, so take your weight, put it back there. We're adding resistance. Still the flexed foot. Lift, lower. So we're getting a little more targeted here. I want you to push into your hands, scoop up and in through your abs, and make sure nothing is changing through your pelvis or your low back. You should immediately, and without question, feel that little area right beneath your booty. We love to call it the underbutt, and it usually needs a little TLC. You know, we all feel like that area might have potential to become a little better. All right, little pulse at the top. Squeeze, squeeze. So we're gonna work it, that specific area. We're going after it. We're gonna lift and tap the knee behind. Lift, behind the supporting leg, lift, straight. Lift, behind. So I am twisting my pelvis just ever so slightly in order to allow that knee to kind of sweep behind the supporting leg. Good, back up to the top, back to that quick little pulse, press. The reason I like the flexed foot is it keeps my alignment really in check. I feel like I'm able to almost stomp on the ceiling. If my toe is pointed, sometimes I get that little bucking through my upper body. All right, lift and hold, exhale. Little down, exhale. I want you to push your hips forward as you're driving your foot up to the ceiling. It's gonna get a really, really good deep contraction in the back of the glute. That's what we want. Good. 8 more pulses and we're changing positions. 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight. We're gonna take the ball now behind the knee. I recommend stretching the leg and then squeezing it in. Come all the way down, and I want you to lift and lower the back knee. Okay, so look at the video. Let's talk about this position. If you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm using my back, there's a few good cues that I have for you. So take a second, relax, lift your abs up, and push your pelvis into the floor. What happens if I didn't even tell you to lift your knee and instead I told you to drive your working leg hip bone into the mat? Inadvertently, your leg should just float mysteriously off the floor. All right, a little faster. Now notice my back foot is pointed and yours should be too. In this position, that's really nice and lengthening. We want that intention, that energy going straight up to the ceiling. Still, keep your supporting leg nice and soft. Up and hold. Press. Little down, up, hold. It is undeniable for me that I'm feeling that area. Lift and hold. A few more. Lift, squeeze. Good. Push your pelvis into the floor. No lower back pain or grab should be present at all. Back to that nice quick tempo. Press, press. Good, now since this is a short video, we're gonna have to go to our final position because this workout is unilateral, which means we're working one leg at a time. Okay, so we gotta stay to our time limit. Give me 3 more, 2, 1. Now keep the ball where it's at. That's gonna keep the hamstring aspect. Bring your knees to 45 degrees, head on bicep or in hand. I want you to lift both of your toes, and we're gonna start a nice little clamshell here. Open, close. Now we wanna hit as much of a 360 attack on the glute as possible while keeping the hamstring engaged. That's what's gonna get everything kind of in that underbutt region. Open, close. So toes are together. You can try heels if you want. A little faster. Try to stay pretty big here. Squeeze. Now I am clamping down on that ball. Heel is reaching for the sit bone here. Squeeze, squeeze. Again, in our tempo variations, just a press and hold. release. So squeeze the ball as tight as you can, push your hips forward. I'm dialing my bottom knee down into the floor as I lift that top knee to the ceiling. 2 more, 2. Back to that pulse, here we go. All right, I'm debating if I should add one last position because it would just be so good here. Should we do it? You ready for just like a smidgen of a longer video? I think it's important. You wanna change your body for the better, right? We wanna gain some strength. 2 more. Okay, so final little sneaky add-on. Come up to the elbow, keep that ball where it is. Bottom leg sneaks open, back leg wraps back, come down to the forearms or just a dropped front hand. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, it's so good. A little faster, squeeze, squeeze. So we're always keeping the hamstring, what am I looking for? What word am I looking for? Element engaged. We're getting the back of the booty, up the glute max, into the glute medius, everything. Lift and hold, lift, stay. Lift down, lift, stay. Remember, you can play with that bottom leg. You can come all the way down to the forearms if you want. You should still feel in the top of the glute. 2 more. And we're pulsing to finish. Press, press, let's do 10. Nice and energetic, nice and light. My hamstring's starting to cramp, and I'm just gonna smile through it. Everything's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy heck and bob. Let's stretch out that leg really quick. Okay, so we're gonna try to go right to the other side. Just a word that your supporting knee now, that kneeling side, might feel kind of fatigued. So you're gonna have to tell your supporting leg to kind of chill out a little bit, but let's get started. No wait for those first few reps. I almost forgot. Lift and lower, lift, lower. So we have no time to waste here. These add-on videos really challenge me because I can't just lollygag around and like add a million reps whenever I want to. I have to really try to make it count. All right, a few more. Let's go a little faster. Right here, you're working on turning off that kneeling side supporting hip so that we have a chance to work the other side. That's always the challenge on the second side of a unilateral exercise. Okay, grab your weights, tuck it behind there, set the shoulders, flex your foot. Here we go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. So take a moment. Set your stance here. Shoulders down, abs are lifted and scooped. I'm pushing into my hands to protract my shoulders, spread them apart a little bit. All right, hold it up, little pulse. Press, press. Rock that flexed foot if you can. Now I have a trick for you. Whatever leg is up, you're gonna press your weight a little more into that side hand. See how I shifted over? That's gonna take some pressure out of your supporting leg. Okay, we got our lift and holds coming right up. Right here, exhale, hold. Exhale, hold. So trying to shift your weight out of that hip. It's gonna be the fight on the second side. It always is. All right, lift and tap, cross. Lift, cross, lift, center. This one kind of really gets into those nuanced areas in and around the sit bones. Let your pelvis move a little bit. Cross, up, and down. Let's do a few more. Just feels right. Lift. Watch your chin. I'm saying that because I was given a double chin here. All right, back to that pulse. Press, press. Okay, really pump it up. We're gonna do 8 more. Starting on this next phrase, lock it in. 8, 7, kick. Okay, try to put a footprint on your ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Okay, ball comes into that same knee. Squeeze it up. We're all the way down, hand over hand, forehead down, lift and lower. So right away, I'm actually gonna get rid of that cue. I'm not gonna lift at all. I'm just gonna push my hips into the floor. I don't know if you can see the difference on camera, but hopefully you can feel it within your own body. That's what matters. All right, a little faster, squeeze, squeeze. So I'm thinking, like I have pretty bony hips and I can feel the pressure of that hip bone into the mat if I'm really cueing it. So push, push, and that lengthens my femur a little bit. Lift and hold, squeeze. Tap into your breath here. Good time to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now I want to mention this because this happens to me. If I squeeze both my cheeks and try to light up this long leg, that's when I feel my back. Back to a little pulse. So less is more. I don't want you to feel any tension in your low back. If you do, or if you are feeling that, you need to bring it way down. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. We're gonna roll. 4, 3, 2. Let's finish this out. Okay, so roll on the side. Keep the ball there if you can. Head in hand or on your bicep, knees at 45, toes high, open and close, open, close. Now right away, I always feel like, oh, did I lose the connection? So this is where I really want you to push, kind of tuck your hips forward, maybe find a little greater contact with the heels, and then let's just crank it. Open, 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 open. Once you get a nice groove into it, it's like a metronome in your body. Set it and forget it. Don't forget it. It's just a kitschy saying. Just felt right to say that. Press. All right, lift and hold, ready? Squeeze. Push your bottom knee down. Press. Are your abs tight? I'm feeling a few more slow. Good. 3. Isometric work is so effective. Don't ever hate on that. All right, a few up to tempo, and then we'll finish in our little twisty pretzel. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, up to the elbow, bottom leg forward, top leg back. I like that top of the body rotation to get into the back of the glute a little bit. Another trick here is if you're pulsing to the side, it's gonna be a different muscle group. So rond de jambe, try to cross as much as you can, and then start that lift from there. Squeeze your hamstring, don't lose the ball. All right, lift and hold, squeeze, lower down, squeeze, lower down. It always helps me to close your eyes. Not your eyes, I'm sorry. Close your eyes. I don't have the power to do that, okay? But to close my eyes and get into my own body, because sometimes less is more. So play with it. You're trying to get the depth of the contraction. We're trying to do it right. Back to that little pulse. Squeeze, squeeze. We're going 16 to the finish line. So this is 10. Cross that leg a little farther back. Squeeze your ball a little harder. 6, 5, we're done. And 3, and 2, 1, and release. That felt so good. Oh my gosh. So put your stuff away. Let's just do a quick seated soles of the feet together. What do you call this? Butterfly. Gosh, all my brain cells are in my butt right now, where they should be. Okay, so just a moment to breathe through that. It's gonna feel tight. You can do a seated figure 4. We should do that. You know, I'm probably way over 10 minutes, but I'm excited about fitness, okay? You can't stop me. All right, little stretch down. Take just a second, because this is the best one to relax into. Do your first leg first, like the one that's had some time to chill. The closer in your hips are to your heel, the more intense the stretch is. Puff your chest up. Ooh, should we fan kick for the other side? It's been a second. Other side. Oh, I didn't cross the leg. I found some new little halvesy Amazon socks, and I really like them. They were like $11 for a pack of 8, I wanna say. Because how often do you lose these little half socks in the dryer? All the time, all the freaking time. So I need to be better with my Amazon store so you could go find that. I don't even know if they're on there. There's so much to do with links, you know? It's a whole other spectrum, career thing that I'm not good at yet. Anyway, thanks so much. Hope your booty's on fire and your butt is feeling lifted and tight. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day.